Hello everyone, my name of course is Artemage, and welcome to the close of the first week of VEDA. So guess what time it is? It's the same time it's been for the past year. Pandemic time! I've been working all through it, which has its blessings, but I have really been lacking in the free time given the ridiculous hours of my previous job, where it was 7 p.m. start and we go till anytime between roughly 3 and 7 in the morning. So put that in perspective, even if I do only an 8-hour shift, it still means that I'm getting done when everything is closed and everyone's asleep. Great for a life! I'm now working a manufacturing job as a punch operator, and it's steady, and I don't mind it. It's mind-numbing, but it's not terrible. Really, this is giving me the opportunity to explore returning to school again, though that might have to wait until the fall with some upcoming expenses. But the main point here is we are still in COVID time. I'm gonna say that the main reason for that is an obvious one, though plenty of people are gonna disagree with it. It's the lack of action on leadership. We have people in political offices, most notably Doug Ford here as our premier, and Jason Kenney as the premier of Alberta, and of course, the mess that was the United States under Trump. Somehow scientific-based responses and public health measures all became political issues. Now, of course, we know the short version of this is that these politicians serve those who have money and not those who elected them. I mean, we used to have places in the world where this is just a memory now. Australia and New Zealand are back to normal. In the process, we've seen the failing of cutting many of these public systems, such as healthcare. We saw the results of Canada being left behind in vaccines because under the previous administration federally, which was a conservative government, we shut down our own ability to manufacture vaccines. We have frontline workers, be they in healthcare or retail or deliveries or any number of other things, being denied the basics because they're still considered on the bottom, even though they're the ones called the essential workers. Basically, I say that these governments confuse the words essential and expendable. Here in Ontario, we're supposed to be in the phase 2 of vaccinations, where even someone like myself qualifies to receive the vaccine, yet I can't sign up for one. And if we had taken this seriously and done something as basic as, let's shut everything down that we can for 1 month, 1 complete month. No travel outside your home aside from basic needs such as groceries, basic sundries like toilet paper, medications, medical health visits. Make sure that everyone is wearing masks. There is no valid medical reason not to wear a mask. Robust education, acknowledging how this transmits and that we can put a stop to it, we would not still be in this a year later. Hell, here in Ontario, we have even tracked our first case back to Doug Ford's lack of reaction, where he said, stick to your March break plans. We'll worry about the virus when you get back. You made it, so we had to worry about the virus because that's how our first cases got here. This has all been so unnecessary, but here we are because people think that somehow austerity works. We're gonna get more into that on a future episode of VEDA because obviously I am not shy about my politics on this channel. And it's about time that I really voiced how I felt and we get this out in the open and how we can fix things. Because as much as people on the right like to say that facts don't care about your feelings, they will ignore their facts in order to hit somebody else in the feelings and service their own. What's really a piss off right now is Doug Ford inciting these emergency measures without an actual lockdown, blaming people who are under 40 for not taking it seriously when it's just a case of they're the ones being exposed because they're the ones on the frontline jobs. They're the ones who can't afford basic living, so have to congregate together to afford everything, and thus exposing each other in the whole cycle. Good job following the facts there, Dougie. Get the f*** out of office. So there's my angry COVID rant a year later. I'm gonna go do something that's not making me angry now, such as I'm gonna get back on stream. It's been a couple Wednesdays since. I might talk about that on stream today. Come around and find me. So until tonight's stream or tomorrow's VEDA, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll talk to you then.